Give me some of that long. Hard. Rock. What kind of show do you think this is? Geesh. Classic rock, hard rock, and heavy metal from the 70s, 80s, and 90s. Plus, stick around for Plug-In, where we support independent artists one song at a time. Take it like a man from a woman who knows music. It's time for RockGasms with Jenn Mitchell. Now, last year I spoke with Skid Row's Rachel Bolan about United World Rebellion Chapter 1, and here's what he had to say. What are some of the differences you're finding out on tour in 2014 versus what it used to be like in the late 1980s to early 90s?
A lot of the difference, especially over here, we've been doing fly dates. We're one of those lucky bands that can still go out and play to good-sized crowds. And we do a lot of casinos, which have become a legit gig. If you asked me that when I was 22, I'd be like, I never want to play a casino. That means that you're washed up. Right. But now they've become a legit gig. I mean, really hard for bands to tour in general. Selling tickets is a really rough thing with the economy in the state that it is. But we fly to a region, and then we'll drive from city to city instead of getting on the tour bus. So we do 4 days a week, and then we'll do the occasional tour, like going to Europe. Everyone's still spending a lot of time away from home compared to the late 80s and the early 90s, where it was just get on a tour bus and go until the wheels fall off. You know, you're out for the better part of 2 years. You know, you get home and your dog doesn't even recognize you. You know?
Maybe your dog ran away and you just didn't know it.
Yeah, he got stolen. They replaced him with one that was just like him.
Well, when people go to see you on your current tour, what can they expect?
We try to play something from every album. Usually do. We highlight some stuff off the new EP as well. We don't go out there playing the whole thing. We know where our roots are. We know people are coming to hear certain songs for sure, and then everything else is an added bonus.
What songs are your biggest crowd pleasers?
I Remember You, 18 in Life, Youth Gone Wild, Monkey Business, Piece of Me. We call them the big five, and then just kind of add around it. And whatever brings out the most energy in the band and the crowd, that's what we stick with. We're lucky enough where we have a pretty extensive catalog at this point where we can pick and choose. But we're always going to play the songs that people expect to hear, for sure.
Right, and Kings of Demolition is one of your hardest-hitting songs off of your 2013 EP, United World Rebellion Chapter 1. And that's one of the songs included on your tour set list, right?
Yeah, yep, absolutely.
That's killer, and I love that song. But is there any particular story behind it?
United World Rebellion as a whole is stand up for what you believe in. Don't let anybody change your mind if you feel passionate about something, even if they think it's a ridiculous idea. To use that negative energy, turn it into a positive. And Kings of Demolition kind of states the same thing, but taking it to a more metaphoric level, I guess. When I wrote most of those lyrics, the whole time I was just thinking news pieces where it's kind of like Big Brother's watching type of thing, and how it's just so easy for people just to get your information and whatnot, and just kind of overlooking that and taking your own stance, and don't let people feed you information that they want you to believe. Believe your own.